want to keep them higher on your head. Right here. Yep. Yeah. Did they did this?
Yes.
That's how I teach the kids usually. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Exciting stuff. Okay, so there's a lot of goo here. I hope you don't get freaked out. How warm the water? Is it? Is it nice?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel anything right now.
Yeah, I know. Actually, it feels much warmer than outside.
Like having a couple of layers on me, so that's good.
Yes.
It's actually warm water.
I know. Could you please hold this for me? Goo. I'm so sorry. I don't like the goo. The goo. Okay, just lowering it down.
Never been this deep in the lake. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. There's always a first for everything, huh? If you want it, anyway. Okay, so this is... All right. Okay. Thank you. You know what? You might want to get a little bit deeper. So up to your chest.
Okay.
Yeah. So... Okay, that's it. And yeah, right here, if you could. Okay. Alrighty. So
Getting a little wet in the back now.
huh?
Is that
Yeah.
normal?
Yeah, of course. Alrighty. So what we're going to do right now, so remember, you're never standing, right? You always march in place if you listen to me.
Yes.
So right now, let's blow into water, right? We're blowing candles right now. So like this, right? Very good. Okay, so one of the things that you need to learn, come to me, don't go way too far.
Okay.
Okay, so march in place. Okay, so full breath is when your clavicles come up, rib cage expands, and your diaphragm lowers, right? So it's yes. Okay, so that's how you breathe in the water. March in place. So one of the reasons to do that is that because water has much more pressure than air, right? So here you actually have to work with your muscles around your lungs and rib cage in order to expand your lungs and work as a suction mechanism instead of expanding all of it with air, right? So you actually have to do this, expand, and then breathe in, right? So take a deep breath in.
Do you use both your nose and mouth, or?
I'll show you. Yeah, to breathe in, you use your mouth only in the water, right? So come a little closer right here. Good. And now, and really blow the air. And again. And good. And now you do the same thing, just with mouth in the water. And okay, very good. Don't forget to breathe in that deeply, right? Yeah, that's it. And one more time. Very nice. Good. Now march in place. March in place. And now take a deep breath in and hum. Right? So you don't have to blow up your when you're humming, you're breathing the air through your nose, out of your nose, right? So perfect. So when you're humming, it is very important for you to close your lips and relax your cheeks. That's it. Do you sing or no? Okay, good. So now we'll do the same thing in the water, right? So just like this. Okay, so right now you just did it with your mouth, right?
Mouth, yeah.
Okay, so let's come a little closer so you'll be a little bit deeper. Okay, so that's why I'm asking you to close your lips and do it with your nose, right? So that's why you're humming. Go. That's very good. Very good. One more time. Close your lips. That's it. Very good. Now let's put your nose in the water.
Okay.
That was awesome, huh?
Hard to stay in.
Well, right now you just kind of have to bend over,
Right.
just bend down, or we could come in a little bit deeper if you want to.
now.
Yeah, okay, that's good. All right, let's do it again. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's do it 5 times in a row. Go. Okay, so I would suggest for you to actually hum, because that's going to help you to control your airflow. Okay, so whenever you're in the water, you're breathing in through your mouth. Otherwise, the water will get into your nose, right? Go. Okay, you don't have to turn toward me. I'm just filming you. Very good. 3 more. So breathing in always through your mouth in the water. That was awesome. That was really good. So now the next challenge is to actually get underwater, right? So now do the same thing, but go all the way under and up. Good. That is really awesome. That's really good. Okay, so now what we'll do what's called bobs, right? So I'll just take this off so that it's wet anyway. So okay, so we are doing this 5 times in a row. Right? So 5 times in a row. So one of the things that you have
You're breathing through you're exhaling through your mouth, or just still
always humming.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
Whenever you're in the water, you're always humming.
Okay.
Right? So one of the things, march in place. Remember I asked you to never stop here? Okay. So one of the things, but come closer. One of the things that you need to, and deeper, you need to keep in mind here is that you start humming right before you get in the water, and you finish humming right after you get out of the water, right? So let's do it 5 times in a row. Up and down, really quick. 1 and 2. That's it. Very good. That's enough. Okay, that's really good. And you see, it's quite all right when the water gets in your mouth. You could always spit it out, right? Okay, so the next one is to do jumping bobs. Okay, so one of the things that you'll have to add here is this. When you're doing your jumping bobs, could you please hold these for me for now? I want you to as you jump up, I want you to bring your arms down to your legs, right? So you'll do this.
Am I holding this or just
not yet. So you'll do this. Right? So your arms are here for support.
Okay.
Right? And you really, another thing is that you'll have to do is really start feeling the water. Your hands are here, right? Okay. Just like this. Wait, let's try.
I'm gonna try a couple of times.
Of course. Always breathing in through your mouth, right? That's it. Good. That's it. Okay. Awesome. Good. Now, when you come up, the arms will be right by your sides, right? So right now, you made it a little bit more difficult for yourself. You kind of did the opposite of what you were supposed to do, right? Which is fine. Right now, imagine, you know how when you jump up and you're holding on to something, right? And you're jumping onto something when you need to come up. So that's the idea with the water. This is something that you want to come up on top, right? And you're pushing against the water, right? So that's the idea. So
this as well, and like with the help with the feet.
yes, so your legs and arms work together to push you up, right? Would you feel comfortable if you go a little bit deeper? Okay, good. So let's do it. Yes, that's it, that's it. Uh-huh.
Like nose or just still humming,
Okay,
right?
you're humming and going underwater. So let me show it to you again. So right? So let's do it. Awesome. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, so you push your arms down. That's really good. So now on the way, when you're march in place, right? You were just jumping. So march in place. We never stop. So come forward just a little bit. Okay, so now when you come up, on the way up, what your arms are doing is you're almost doing like a chicken airplane, right? So you're doing this one, and on the way down, your arms are coming up.
Hand movement one more time.
Okay.
Like your
Yeah.
arms.
Do you feel like going under and looking at me underwater?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Just hold your breath and hold your breath, right? Huh?
It's too green.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Go. Okay. Do you see that or not really? Okay, so let me show it to you out here then. Okay, please hold these. Good. So you're doing this. Right? Go.
Can you do it one more time?
Awesome. Did you hum? Awesome. That's really good. Okay, so now go ahead and just pull this through. As you do is march.
Put my hand in? No.
This way? Yeah. And march in place as you do it. And your
Finger?
yeah, and I'm thinking this one. Yeah. Good. Yeah, just like that. Yep. And your thumb is there. Yeah, that's it. Good. Perfect. Okay. So come right here. So for this one, let's come a little bit deeper so that you would be more comfortable. And the goo. I don't like the goo. Oh my gosh. Okay. Are you comfortable with the goo?
Good.
That's good. Lucky you. Alrighty. Okay. So now bend your legs a little bit. Get your shoulders in the water. Good. And all I want you to do right now is get your knee up to the surface. Almost to the surface and down, right?
Knees?
Yeah, just one knee.
Okay.
Only one knee. One, keeping your arms up. Yep. And just one knee goes up and down. That's it, up and down. That's it, you got it. Okay, so right now, the whole idea, the whole thing for you to do, let's come a little closer here.
Okay.
Good, is to bend your arms a little bit and really relax your arms. So so your arms are floating on top. So
Right.
bend your arms, bend your arms. So the main thing for you to,
Bend your arms.
yes, to work up here. So
Okay.
your shoulder blades are working, but your arms are relaxing and they're staying a little bit in the front, right?
Okay.
Shoulder blades back. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, that's it. And arms in the front a little bit, right? Okay, so as you relax your arms, they're floating on top. Shoulders are in the water.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. And bring one knee up. Yeah, up and down. That's it. Keep your foot right under your knee. Only one knee. Wow, you're doing much more than I'm asking you. That's
Okay.
like you're doing the next exercise right
Okay,
now.
got you.
Alrighty, only one knee. Just up
Okay.
and down, up and down. But your arms, right now you're working on relaxing your arms,
Okay.
right? Okay. Go. Yes, you got it. Good. Yeah, up and down.
Like what do I do with the other leg then?
It's stay on top, just on the
Just stay
bottom.
under?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's holding you from moving backward.
Okay.
Okay, so you might want to move forward just a little bit. So you would just actually be standing on the ground. Yeah, very nice. You're swimming already almost. Okay, good. So you're standing on the ground and up and down. Let's do 10 times. Go 1 and 2. Good. And arms on top. 3. Good. 4. And what you might want to do is to actually hump. Don't jump out. Just the knee. Up and down. Yeah. That's it. Good. And now switch your knees. 1 and 2. Keep your shoulders straight. Keep your shoulders right and at the surface. Let's come a little closer to the camera. Good. So arms at the surface, shoulder blades at back, shoulders in the water. So you might want to bend your legs to start with. And let's go. Your left knee goes up and down without moving anything at the surface. Right? Go. 1 and 2. Try to. Don't come on. Stay right on the surface. 3. That's it. Good. 4. 5. Try not to jump up with the other leg. That's it. You got it. Don't jump up. Just relax a little bit. Yeah. Very good. Okay, how did it feel? Right? You're feeling a little bit more balanced? Okay, good. Very nice. So now I'd like for you to keep your both feet on the ground, shoulder blades to back, and bring your arms all the way down to your thighs and up. Right? Good. Just try to keep your shoulders. So bend your legs, shoulders at the surface. 1 and 2. Very good. The only thing is that your arms will be a little bit in the front. Okay? And your shoulder blades are back. Go. 1. That's it. You got it. And 2. So really squeeze my hand back here. And 3. You got it. Squeeze my hand with your shoulder blades. That's it. 4. By keeping your arms in the front. Right here. Yes, that's it. 7. And your neck is nice and straight. 8. Abs and glutes. 9. Very good. And 10. Very good. Shoulder blades to back. Try to get your chest up a little bit more. Good. Give me your hands, please. Good. Bring your shoulder blades back. Yes. So that's what you need to do as you bring your arms just to your thighs, right? So you're not bringing your arms back behind your body, just to your thighs.
Just make my shoulder work.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Back
Because
and
we're
forward.
working on your core right now
Yes.
too, right? We're teaching your, good. So the movement should be, good. Put your shoulders in the water. Good, go. 1, and 2, and 3. Shoulder blades to back, and 4. Shoulder blades to back a little bit more. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. That's awesome. That's pretty good. Good. Oh, so we are right here. Good. So arms out, shoulder blades are back. Yes, you got it. Put your shoulders in the water. Shoulders in the water. Shoulders in the water. Good. Arms on top. Good. Arms on top. Shoulder blades are back. I want to see your arms. Good. So now I want you to bring both knees up as
One
high
by
as you
one.
can. Both knees together.
Together.
Right? So the whole idea is for you to do it with your arms on top.
Right.
Right? So what is working here? Good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So what's going to work here is, yes, your shoulders. So your arms a little bit in the front. Shoulder blade. Yes, you got it. Put your shoulders in the water. Good. Arms on top with your elbows. Arms on top. Good. And just bring your...
I see this.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
Good. And now bring your knees up and down while keeping your hands on top, right? Let's see. Okay. So, good. Now relax. Just, come. Good. So look at me right now. So as you do this, look at me. I can, first of all, one of the things, march in place, please. So one of the things that's happening here is, first of all, your suit holds you up. So you don't really have to work to keep yourself afloat, right? Suit will do it for you right now. Me right here with my arms up, I can just bring my knees up and down. Look at this. I don't know if you could see my knees with my black suit, but see? And my hands are staying on top, right? So you just bring your chin down and bring your knees up and down, right? Without constricting yourself, without tightening, without working hard, right? So put your shoulders down.
Can I can bend my arms though, right? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you
right?
can. Yeah, it's just, it will be better if you bring your elbows up to the surface too.
Yeah,
right?
okay, I see.
And put your shoulders down, chin to the water, but you don't have to bring anything. Good. Up and down. Yes. Up and down, up and down. Good. Obviously, yeah. Up and down.
Mars type or?
Both knees up and down.
Both
knees up and down. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Good. Yes. Good. Okay. So one of the, let's come a little bit to the deep side. So one of the things that's happening here, for example, right now, you were breathing in through your nose. So march in place, right? So whenever you're in the water and whenever the water gets closer to your nose, you definitely want to breathe out through your nose and breathe in through your mouth, right? That way we protect the nose from water, because I don't know, for some people it hurts when the water gets into your nose. Okay? So let's do it again. Let's try to do it 10 times. Too bad we can't see it underwater, but let's do it. So put your shoulders, same thing.
Right.
Arms in the front, a little bit, shoulder blades to back, shoulders in the water, and let's do it. Both knees up. Yeah. Arms on top. Yep. Both knees are coming up and down, up and down, up and down. Very good. Try to relax your arms. It's fine to balance you with them. Yourself. Both knees, right? Unless I'm not seeing them. Kind of happy that you got the red on your suit. I can see a little bit. It's good. All right. How does it feel?
Good.
Okay, good. So now we'll do the same thing, but when your knees come up, you bring your arms down. So we're putting the two previous exercises together, right? So we're doing this, up, knees up, while your arms come down. So the only thing is that you gotta keep your knees, your shoulder blades back. Okay, so let's come a little bit to the deeper side, a little bit deeper. So arms out, shoulders down, arms out more. Oh, yes, bend your elbows, shoulder blades back. Yes, and let's go. Arms down and knees up at the same time. 1, yes, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, so so with your body you're doing an awesome job. With breathing, you're doing a little bit opposite, right? So whenever your face gets in the water, you need to close your mouth, yes, and hum, right? So let's try to do it again. Yes, you got it. Yes.
Can you give me 1 minute, like 30 seconds, just to get my breathing?
Of course.
Just focus on my breathing.
Perfect. And let's do this. Every 3 exercises, we'll do bubs. Okay? All right? Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So arms and legs together. 1.
Not even able to go in now.
Huh?
Go in the deeper side because
Yeah,
I can't go in.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So what I want you to do is actually not to jump up. Don't jump up. Just bring your knees
Okay.
up and
I
bring
see.
your arms down at the same time.
Right.
Go. Very good. Okay, so the next one is this. I would like for you to bring your knees to your chest, up or up to the surfaces if you can, and just
Opposite.
keep your, well, let's do this. Try to do this, and just keep your hands on top.
Okay.
And just kind of hang here. Not float, but just hang. Yeah, I guess float. Just in the sitting position. Yeah, you got it. Good. So, of course, here, I want you to keep your arms relaxed right now, right at the surface. Right at the surface. Breathing in through your mouth, breathing out through your nose. Very good. Very good. Good. And bring your legs down. Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's get a little closer to the camera. Good. So you'll do the same thing right now. You'll bring your knees up. I mean, I showed you feet up, just
The knee, though.
yeah, just right now. Yeah, you'll bring your knees not all the way to the surface, but to 90 degrees, right? And what I want you to do is to actually put your head back and just get into this position.
Okay.
When you need to get up, all you need to do is to keep your hands on top, but lift up your head, and your body will turn
Okay.
back in the correct
Right.
position, right? So we're not jumping, just put your shoulders in the water completely. Good. And knees up. Good. And put your head back. And always Good. Take your knees closer to your chest and lift up your head. Lift up your head. Lift up your head all the way. Lift up your head. Up, up, up. Lift up, lift it up, all the way, all the way, all the way. Yeah.
Oh, like to get
Yeah,
out of the
to get up.
position.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So when you lift up, so basically what happens is when you put your head back, your body turns because your head is the heaviest, really, like single thing. It's like around 9 pounds, right? So when you put it down, your body turns it. When you lift it up, your body turns back, right?
Right.
So let's try to do it again. Look. Yeah, let's get right here. Yeah. But let's start with your shoulders completely in the water. You got it. So first put your knees up, lift up your knees, and then head back. Mm. 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 Good. Now take your knees to your chest and lift up your head. You got it. Okay, very good. And what you're doing is to bring yourself up a little bit more. You're bringing your arms down already, which is awesome. That's really good. Good. So one of the march in place, please. So one of the very important things. Let's come here. One of the very important things is when you are breathing out, march in place. When you're breathing out, you do not breathe your air completely out, right? Why do you think it is?
So you want to like balance the water?
One of the things that air does is actually your lungs are used as a flotation device, right?
Yeah.
So you never want to get rid of your air completely, especially when you're not wearing a wetsuit, right? So you need to leave a little bit. So that's why when I'm breathing for you, with you, it's right? So it's a little bit faster, a little bit more shallow breathing, right? Okay, so let's do it again. So now you'll actually stretch out completely. You'll lift up your knees, put your head down, you'll turn, then you extend your legs and you float. Right? And then you take your knees back in, lift up your head, and come on.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do a lot of breathing.
Yes, of course. One. Okay, let's come right here. So Bob's is actually always going to be that resting spot for you where you catch your breath and everything. So it's awesome that you by yourself you're doing it. It's amazing. Okay, so let's do it. Start with your shoulders on the water completely. Take your knees up. Put your head down. Head back. Extend your legs. Extend your legs. That's it. Extend your legs completely. That's it. Very good, very good. We're not breathing out through your mouth, only through your nose, right? So that's how I'm asking you to hum. That's it. Good. Now take your knees to your chest. Keep humming. Keep humming. Good. All right. Okay. So the water didn't get to your nose, right? Good. So even though you got the water in your mouth, but you breathed out through your nose, that was really good. So basically, when this happens, when you take your knees to your chest, take a deep breath in, right? And then lift up your head. So you also have to catch that momentum, right? That moment where you lift up your head before you get under, right? And also, as you do it, just bring your arms down, right? Because that's what pushes you up, okay? So let's do it one more time. And hum is going to help you out a little bit better. Okay, good. So one of the things that why I'm asking you to start with your shoulders down, because when you start from here, the momentum is going to get you under a little bit more, right? So you always want to be right at the surface. Okay? So let's do it. And by the way, when you put your head back, you're kind of doing it with your whole body. What I'm asking you to do is to actually bend it back, right? Right? Yeah. So you see how you completely turn back, right? So do bend it, and that will turn you over. Right. Only through your nose for now. So close your mouth for that. Good. Take a deep breath in. Take your knees in and head up. You got it. Very good. How was it?
Good.
Pretty comfortable, right? Good. Would you like to do it again one more time to feel it a little bit better? Okay, so let's do it right here. So I'm not going to talk right now. You do it on your own. Humming, please. Through your nose, please. Breathing out through your nose only. Humming, humming, humming. That's it. That's it. Okay. Very good. Very good. So when you lie down and get up, so just a little bit more of a bend, right? Because what you're doing, you're kind of coming up with
Like
your
I'm
whole
using my
body.
body.
Yeah, with the whole body. Work your head a little bit more, right? So just to relax, right? Just your, right? Okay. So let's try to do it one more time just for you to feel that whole
Right.
head thing, right? Separated from your body just a tiny bit. Yes, that's good. And hum, please. Don't forget to hum, hum. Okay, so just stand up for a second. So what happens is this. Now, first of all, you'll keep your mouth open. Close it. When you're breathing out, close your mouth, right? So that's why I'm asking you to hum, right? Right? So whenever you're in the water, whenever we are doing this right now, just make it a habit to breathe out through your nose, right? Also, another thing that happens here, especially when open water and there's waves and splashes, whenever you feel water getting closer to you, right, you always breathe out through your nose, right? And it doesn't matter, you might want to breathe in a little bit faster, right? So right? So so the breath, the inhale is a little bit faster, exhale is a little bit slower. And now with humming, what happens is, march in place, please. So what happens with humming is it helps to control your airflow. This way you don't breathe out too much, right? So what you're doing right now is this, right? So you're breathing out through your nose and humming. What I'm asking you to do is just humming. You see, like, you don't hear me breathing out through my nose, exhaling, right? So it's so let's do this exercise right here. Let's get to this camera a little bit more closer. So I'm gonna hold you by your hand right here. Good. And let's hum for as long as you can, right? So listen. See, you're breathing out, I'm asking you to hum. Right? So let's do it again. Okay, you're still breathing out. You're actually expelling the air out. I'm asking you just to hum. Right? So let's do it again. You're hitting me, right? It's not like some fish is...
There is some fish, yeah.
Huh?
There was a fish.
There is fish.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was a hard hit.
I got it too.
Oh my gosh, that's freaky. Yeah. I'm so happy that you're not freaking out because I'm freaking out a little bit. Okay. All right, good. Good. So, we are part of it, I guess, the whole environment here. Okay, so let's do it. So try to hum for as long as I'm humming, right? So let's do it. Hum. See, I could go on and on and on. So this is one of the homework assignments that you'll have to do. You actually have to hum, right? Learn to hum without breathing out the air. So let me time you right now. So try not to stay on your feet. Okay? All right. That was such a hard hit.
Again?
Oh, no, but like before.
Yeah,
wow. Okay. So I'm going to time you, and you're going to try to hum for as long as you can, right? So, 7 for 8, and go. 1, 2,
Not go underwater?
No. Okay, so we are doing this. Okay, so I did it just for 30 seconds, right? You did it for about maximum like 8-9 seconds, right? So this is your homework assignment, to try to increase the time of your humming, right? So you wouldn't expel the air, but actually hum it out. So you wouldn't, you would control your air flow. That's better. That was much better. Okay. Alrighty. So now let's learn to hold your air, hold air underwater, right? So for this, you are going to just put your face in the water, take a deep breath in, and put your face in the water and just hold it, right? You don't have to float, right? So let's do it. And now don't hum, just hold your breath, right? So do you want me to show it to you?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, so do it for as long as you can, right? So let's do it. Now that was humming. Actually, you did the next exercise without me explaining it to you. So how was that?
Yeah, I got some water in my nose when I came
At
up
the
and
end.
down.
At
But
the
yeah,
end.
it was good the first time.
That was humming. Did you see how controlled it was? How did it feel? March in place.
Good.
Yeah, right? And so you did not breathe out, but you kind of
just
hummed,
underwater,
right?
yeah. I was
Good.
just breathing out actually.
You were, but very, very controlled.
controlled, yeah.
Very good, very good. I did ask you to hold your breath.
Or just hold, like not breathing.
Yes, just.
Okay.
But that was awesome. That was really good, right? In terms of breathing out, control with the control flow. Yeah. So now let's do the same thing. Okay. So now since you went into floating. So let's do that exercise now. Okay. So the way you went back on your back, you'll do the same thing, but going onto your stomach. So you'll take your knees to your chest first. Put your face down, and extend your legs. Then you first will take your knees to your chest and then lift up your head. Would you like me to show it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. So knees up. Take a deep breath in and head down. Right? And when you lift up your head, bring your arms down also to push you up. Right? So now you could either breathe out your air or hold your breath, whatever you wish, whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay.
I could go for longer actually.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome. That's really good. Did you bring your knees to your chest first? You kind of try to do it with the whole body straight, right? Which is much more difficult, right?
Yeah.
So the turning, you'll be able to turn much faster if you're very tight with your knees in, right? So let's do it. So also we start with bringing your knees up. You also lie down kind of flat, right? So put your shoulders down. Yeah, and now lift up your knees and put your head down. Knees up. Take your knees to your chest. Okay, so same thing. You did not take your knees to your chest. You need to first take your knees to your chest. Did you?
Yeah, the first time.
Okay. Did you take them all the way in?
Let's try it again.
So I want you to actually first really take your knees to your chest all the way and then lift up your head. So just the way when you...
Even if I'm going forward, I take my knees towards me. Like these are my knees and go like that and then like open it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So because whenever your knees are in, it's easier to turn, right? And another thing, just the way when you went lie down on your back, you kind of did it with the whole body kind of stiff, right? So do bend.
But I'm not going...
Bend a little bit more.
Like
bend.
Go forward or back?
Right now you're going forward.
Yes.
But still, as you see, you're standing nice and straight with the knees up, right?
Yes.
So first just put your head down by bending it, right? Not just kind of turning with your whole body, but actually putting it down first and then allow your body follow, right? So what I'm asking you to do is to kind of make it easy for your body, right? We're using the water. We're learning to use the water, right? Okay, so let's try it. If you need to do bobs, you could do bobs. Okay. So that's what happens when you're breathing out too much air and too early, right? And you did not put your knees, take your knees to your chest first, right?
That wasn't the point yet. So, okay.
Let's do it.
Well, you'll do it now.
Yes, go. Shoulders down, right? In the water, arms out, relax. Yes, you got it. But start with your shoulders in the water, right? Yes. Knees up.
Why am I going back?
Yes. Once again, you're going ahead of me. That would be the next exercise where you go back and forward. So now let's go forward.
All right. Yes.
So arms out, relaxed, shoulder blades back. Good. Take your knees to your chest all the way. Knees to your chest. Knees to your chest. That's it. Lift up your head. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So there's that momentum where you take your knees to your chest. You took your knees to your chest. That was awesome. Now you have to catch that momentum where your arms and your head go up at the same time.
Okay.
Right? Because once again, your head is heavy. Right, so you do need to it's like you're lifting it up and not going down because your arms are pushing you up.
Say that one more
right? Okay, so what you try to do is to lift. First, you brought your arms down, and then you waited a little bit.
Come up when I finish the activity?
At the same time, right? So here you are.
Okay.
Right, you're pushing your head up by bringing your arms down.
Okay.
Right? Because once again, your head is heavy.
Yes.
So you need a little bit of help.
Okay.
To bring it up.
Okay. So you're telling me the moment to come up, not to like stay up, but like to when I come up, use my arms.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. When you lift up your head, but after your knees already under you, after your knees already in.
Right.
Okay. And by the way, don't stay floating for that long. So the idea is for you to learn to float, but then also to get in and out, right? So the whole process. Okay, so just one sec. No, no, no. I don't want you to jump into it. That's why I'm asking to keep your, yes, keep your shoulders down already. Mm-hmm. Yes. Uh-huh. Very good. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so do 10 bobs and we are done for today.
Okay. Okay, let's try it.
Let's do it without these right now. Oh my gosh, Stan is here with his drone. My friend is here. Okay, go, 10 bobs. What was that?
A little bit of water got in, but it's good.
What are you doing right now?
I don't know.
I'm asking you to do 10 bobs, but you're getting ahead of yourself all the time, which is awesome. You were actually floating on your stomach without the paddles, which is awesome. Do you want to do it without the paddles now?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so don't jump in, please. Keep your shoulders down. All right. But when you pull yourself up, same thing. Just like with these, palms are nice and straight, and you're pulling yourself up, and you're not lifting yourself all together, but you're lifting your head separately from your body, right? Okay. Let's try it. Shoulders down, shoulders down. Good. Okay. Not bad. You did not really do this.
Yeah, I'm not
that's
doing
why
the
it's
head.
that's why it's a little bit more difficult for you. But still, well, what did we achieve today? We learned how to breathe.
Yes.
You learn how to float on your back and on your stomach. Let's come a little closer to here. So how did it feel, the first lesson today?
Very good.
Do you feel comfortable in the water?
Yeah.
Okay. So before you were a little bit I mean, you're still just a tiny bit constricted, but we're getting there. But so how does it feel? I mean, you were fearful of water before, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you had a fear of water, actual, like the real thing. And actually, prior to this, to the first lesson, you prepared yourself by walking in the water and really preparing your mindset, right? Your head for it, right? Why did you? That's the reason why you were walking in the lake. When the time we talked on the phone, you said.
I like to be here. I like the water. I like to be like, you know. Like the feel. Getting comfortable with the water, I guess. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you walk in the lake before or no? Like,
I did walk in the water before. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm very happy. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You learned how to breathe. You learned how to float. Okay, with the flotation, with the floaties, but then also without them, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so your homework assignment, do try to work on humming a little bit, but I guess, I mean, maybe you are fine with breathing and controlling your breath without it.
I can swim a little bit today. I can also try because I know a little bit. I don't know the right way. But I'm gonna try like just a little bit here.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
But with me here.
It?
Yeah, we are done.
Yeah.
We are done.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I'd like, before we end, I'd like for you to do 10 bobs. Right? So do 10 bobs, and that's it. Keep your feet on the ground, please. Up and down, right? No. Okay? That's good. Awesome. All right.
Good.
So I'm going to stay with you in the water while you try swimming, okay? Go ahead.
Good. I think the suit helps, right, to float? Yeah.
Big time.
I don't think I can float without it, right?
It's okay. I mean, eventually you will learn, but
Yes,
it definitely helps.
yes, you know.
Swim that way,
Yes,
not that way,
not
please.
Like, that's not the intention.
Yes.
I'm gonna try a little bit more.
Okay. No, that's fine. Are you humming?
Coming back.
Are you
Actually,
humming?
I'm gonna try, yeah.
So whatever we learn, it's good to practice it, not just do it the old way.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. It's so much warmer in the water.
Yes. Yes.
Did the water get in your nose?
It's getting, but I used to know how to put my nose up. I need to figure it out again.
Well, the thing is that what we are doing here is we are learning, and we're kind of trying to break what you knew before
Exactly.
and start you from the clean slate.
Yes.
So if you're doing what you did before, you're kind of a little bit breaking what we just learned, right? So I would rather for you not to do it incorrectly, right? Because I mean, even right now with breathing, you already kind of try to take a breath through your nose instead of your mouth, and then get your mouth out and things like that, right? So it's better to do it little by little, step by step,
I understand.
and then build up instead of going back to the previous
true,
thing,
true,
right? So you're kind of going to be wasting your time and money and my time also, right?
And
So
how get the water out of your ears?
I do have a video on that.
Huh?
I do have a video on that
Okay.
on YouTube.
Okay.
But
I need to get it out right now.
okay, good. So what you're going to jump, right? So jump. When you jump, you'll hit your feet on the ground, right?
Yeah.
And where is your ear water? In which ear?
Both
Okay.
actually.
Okay, so you might want to just bring it down just a little bit. Don't stick your finger in, but just with your finger bring your ear down just a little bit and hit the ground.
Hit the water?
With your feet, and then do this.
Okay. Yeah, it's out.
Got it out?
Yeah.
Good. Same thing on the other side. So just a little bit from the beginning, and then just really hard, this hard movement. So like this.
Okay. So like, I can do
Yeah,
it
yeah. But you do have to do this movement with your head. So it's the head together with the foot. It's like that hit. Hit.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so how's the feeling altogether?
Good. Good. It was quite like natural, like to be in water. It wasn't like, I don't know, maybe the suit helps or you help, everything helps. Like having you, because you don't have that. Yeah, it wasn't. It was really good.
Good. So not stressful, right? Oh my gosh, it's freezing.
It's cold outside.